No comment. Complete dusting of snow. The size of these. Oh god, it gets even bigger. Flakes were huge. Tell they were huge. They first came down smallish, then you see the top there is like filled with huge flakes. That's weird. Let's do it again, I think. I think it's doing it again. This is how it's been all morning. Wow. Such a light snow, but the flakes are actually decent sized. But not, it's lasting a lot longer than what's currently forecasted. It's light flakes, so I'm not as concerned if I miss a lot. Oh yeah, I might as well say the new forecast. Appeared to snow now, all tomorrow, instead of snow. I would say that's now more reasonable forecast because models have not been really going well with this threat for straight up snow. But the only thing I would say though is that snow should have sticked for Friday night. Friday night still seems fairly likely for some decent moderate snow. But other than that, on a snowy note, I'll be inside and back, either showing the forecast of snow again. One or the other. So, new forecast. Light snow ending this morning. That's by 8. It's not even close to ending. And now there's your Friday 2 to 4 crap. But you can see here, temperatures just turned to seasonal. Nighttime temperatures are a little bit below seasonal, I would assume, because it's, late February, but overall. And then you got the radar here. Mind you, it's at the 520 right now, so it's, I'm missing the 820, but that's okay. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Looking good. Looks decent sized. Jesus. I'll probably clear off just a little bit later. Anyway, pretty nice. Dusting. Yeah. I think it's official enough to say dusting. This is how it's gonna be maybe for Friday. These kind of sized flakes. So if it's gonna be, if it's light snow and it's doing these kinds of flakes, I can see Friday being impressive. Like impressive. We'll see though. It's a flake effect. I don't think it is. Even though it does look kind of... Nah, it's not. It's not really valley cloud. It's icy. Massive fall streak hole. Holy shit. So big. It's actually hitting the ridges. At least it seems, yeah it is. Cool scenes here, holy shit. Okay, I'll be back later, just give you guys an update on how it looks. Nah, it's 4 degrees, but I don't like the sign that there could be. Wow, that is really well defined now. Jeez, that is a very well defined fall streak. Jesus Christ. Don't know if the last forecast said this, but it's supposed to be 1 degree and snow tomorrow, even though it's coming from the north. It's currently 5 degrees right now. And now it's kind of like a deformed fall streak hole now. It's still noticeable though. Unless this cloud cover clears, I don't really believe it's gonna get cold enough for snow tomorrow, even though it's coming from the north. But that's how it's looking right now. Moment of truth. Let's see. Absolute garbage. Wow. Oh, wow. Absolute garbage. God, give me a break. That's the most garbage I've ever seen. It's not even cloudy right now. They're saying overcast. It's dead clear. Give me a break. If they came and predict cloud cover, give me a break. Well, I don't believe it. Yeah, bull crap. Whatever. My personal forecast is gonna be more than 2 to 4. It's gonna be probably at the end of the day 5 to 10. Bullshit. We'll see the models though. They may have changed and now they're all agreeing on more of a light snow rather than a moderate. But we'll see. We'll see. Until then, I'm gonna keep bitching about this crappy change. It's too mostly called. It's minus 8.1. It's been like that for 2 hours now. Well, the past 2 current weather updates. And the radar is now showing snow already developing to the west, and it's coming down south to east. We may get a little bit of a clip of that lighter shit right there that's like sticking up from the northern end of it. H-Report was hinting at this, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. It's 8 o'clock. The dusting of snow. Environment Canada has changed their prediction to 5 centimeters today and 2 to 4 tonight. And with that, temperatures around -4, -4.3 to be exact. And on radar, it's moved out to the east, but it's still like developing, like backbuilding from the west. Reminder that the models, all models agreed that this wouldn't really happen in the morning in the first place. It would be more of an afternoon event. I'm looking at that. I've been staring at that thing down there. What is that? It's just cloud. It's just from that angle. It's from my angle. I looked at you. A little bit menacing, but it's not anymore. But yeah, I can see It's actually pretty heavy behind these mountains here. Technically, we're under like a very light snowfall right now, but presuming that it's too dry, because as I've seen with the soundings yesterday, low mid-levels weren't that very wet. You know, we got dusting, but I don't think that'll be enough to moisten up the atmosphere. But either way, heavier stuff is only going to be around the afternoon hours. Between 12 and 2 p.m. will be like the heavy startup. It'll come from the northwest. It won't come from the west. This may move out. This may move out from the west. Or just keep doing what it's doing, which is back building off from the west and producing little light snowfalls in progress. But I would assume Environment Canada's usage of the Canadian model has finally changed to something that agrees with all these other models. I'm yet to check HRR, but hopefully typically HRR is like the final call. What's gonna happen? Anyways, there you guys go. I'll show you guys the forecast and stuff in about an hour or two. Maybe less. But yeah. So far, alright. It's only 9. It's only 9:30. It's clearing. Temperatures are already near freezing. Above freezing, barely. It's like watching a horror movie. There's a whole line of stuff down here coming in, possibly right behind it. If that helps any. It's minus 0.7, but this thing here says it's like anything above 0. I don't even know what it is. Can't really give you an accurate reading from that thing in the decimal points. Sun's coming out. I hate this. Seriously. This is seriously the shittiest thing I've seen. That doesn't say enough. Decent line too, Jesus. And this doesn't say enough. Ridiculous. Clearing. Clearing. Fucking above freezing already. Environment Canada was better off keeping it at 1 today. It'll still snow, but the accumulation won't be very good on just every surface possible. Maybe the grass, but you see this is coming right behind it, so maybe this will at least calm things up quick. I'll show you guys the models and radar and the forecast on one in a minute. Sucks. This better not be this better not be a flop. 5 to 10 centimeters. That's if you 5 centimeters and 2 to 4. That's basically 5 to 10. I better not give at least 3 inches, 7.5 centimeters. I mean, it could accumulate on the ground like grass and snow all over the snowy area, but it better not do this to me. Better not. Just dropped the whole 4 degrees in about an hour and a half. So if that rate continues going, you have 4 degrees by by 11. I hate this shit. There's your line coming in. But look behind it, nothing. Jack, crap, nothing. I'll benefit that all models are pointing at this ending from the morning, then restart in the afternoon. But by the afternoon, it's probably going to be like, what? Goddamn 2-3 degrees? At this rate? There's your goddamn forecast as well. Fine, same as the team sending me 2 to 4. And temperatures aren't helping either. I'll benefit that sun's closer, spring's coming, it's late February, but it's goddamn annoying. They can't predict the temperatures because it's always getting too warm. So the goddamn sun's angle now. Says that starts all back up by the early mid-afternoon hours. And that's in 3 hours, and who knows how the temperature's gonna be in 3 hours. 3-4. And it's supposed to be heavy shit to finish it off in the late afternoon. And the new radar update now, it's 9:39. It's not heavy. It's a little bit stronger now. I'll be back just before this comes in. So anyways, looking at the radar as well. Lines coming through, and then moisture is starting to develop just behind it right now. Obviously coming off the south coast. So it's already starting. It's about a decent time. It's about 10-ish right now, 10:15. I would say that's a not bad time actually. It's actually not that warm. Now that I think about it. That breeze does make it a little bit cooler. It's just nice. And anyways, moisture is already starting to come off from the south coast. It's coming in now. It's already looking not that bad for an intensity right now. So, still a bit of snow in just some areas of dusting still. On the ground here, it's only 0 degrees to 2 degrees right now, so it's not too bad yet. It's not going down a degree an hour every hour, but 4 degrees every hour and a half, but it's certainly still going to probably warm up just a little bit more after this passes through. Which hopefully won't be for a while. But moisture coming in. Little line coming through right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out of this. Decent accumulations and decent snowfall rates, or just one of those two. It's gonna be just one of those two, or both. I'll just wait a bit for the snow to start picking up here, and I'll be back. Look at it, it may be, I don't know. It's still foggy down there. So. It's a decent breeze, so it's probably going to keep things cool. And presuming that this is a lot of moisture coming off, I would assume it's going to be pretty cloudy for much of the day either way. That came in quickly. decent breeze right with this band coming in from the southeast. Inflow maybe. Or it could be just because we're actually in it. And that if it was more intense, it would be a lot more windier, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. It could be just a low breeze. Yeah, it was just a breeze. New update, nothing's changed other than now 2 to 4. It's not utterly shit, but now it's just 4 to 8 rather than 7 to 9. It's just a bigger range, but still roughly the same max amount. And the new radar update's on. It's about right now, yeah. It's starting. Hopefully there'll be a lot more moisture than just that. So we're just gonna get skimmed by that right there. Just skimmed. We'll see what happens. I'll show you guys the models as well in about half an hour-ish. There's your snow right now. So far not looking ultimately shit, but it's just gonna skim by some of the heavy parts, but I'm seeing that right now. It's looking pretty promising that they'll come in. But the thing is, every model says it's gonna come down like that. So I don't know, maybe there'll be a switch in a minute here. And then within the next hour or two. No. Within the next hour or two, there's gonna be like a switch of direction. Maybe, I don't know. But that'll be sad though, because that's actually not scattered. What way is it? Oh, that's scattered. Shit, I thought that was actually something big developing, but no. Not yet, at least. But we see a lot of moisture coming in from down there. There's moisture up here. It's starting to look like it's... I like to focus on here. It's starting to look like it's coming in from the west, but... just the west, not like... It doesn't look like it's going northwest east anymore. It looks like it's going northeast east right now. But that's how it's looking right now, and hopefully it starts snowing shortly. I'll show you guys the radar in about 20 minutes. Half an hour as well, and I'll show you guys the models probably in the next half an hour to 3/4 of an hour. Yep. Or the other way around. Is HRRR. Now, as you can see here, Snow said this is 22Z. So this is around 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Around 3. Around 3, 4, this is what it's going to look like. So I should bring that a little closer. 3 to 4, that's around the time. And then it just continues the heaviest stuff till about the late, like the early mid-evening hours. And then that band of snow, as you see up there, pushes down for the early mid-evening hours. And then here is Saturday. You see some pretty decent scattered, moderate, heavy flurries develop. Also around 1, 2 p.m. And stick around and actually conjoin to like a tiny little scattered band or line, I guess you would say, for 3, 4 p.m. late afternoon. Sticks around and then it starts dissipating for the early evening hours. I'm looking outside, it's starting to snow pretty good. I'm liking that. And then if we look at convective, surface-based CAPE, see some instability will be prominent with the snow that'll be coming in. And then this is for Saturday. Some instability will be prominent for the southern regions here for the early mid-afternoon hours only, and then dissipating by the late afternoon, early evening hours. Problem is, cloud cover will be notable, so this surface-based cape won't be able to really help much. It'll help from the surface, probably just from the surface area. So, and here is sounding from H-Trip-R for the around between 12 and 2 p.m. There's where most of the instability is held, right here. And you can look down here, Cape 225. This is around our area, around. Nothing really cutting it off other than probably cloud cover. Not much mid-level cape. Lapse rates are nice. Not much shear. It'll probably just help maybe in the development department. Other than that, that'll probably all be good for. Oh yeah, and I already showed this, so I thought I wasn't going to be able to show it. But here's the radar now as well. Doing a lot here. This is what it's looking like. And then I will stop it there. Wait, no. It's 5-minute mark. Perfect. Okay. And then you can see some moderate snow developing up there. Notice how it's not even really... Oh yeah, it is. It's just developing weirdly. Oh yeah, it's really come down now. That's actually not bad. I'll be out in a minute. That's how it's looking now. I'm out now. And this is looking not too shabby. If you would like to focus, there you come on, there you go. It's not looking too shabby for what else is coming in right now. See, it's still sticking here. Could be the start to something amazing. Well, something lucky. Not amazing. Not by any means amazing. It's a 1.5 degrees and 1.4 degrees and dropping. Obviously because the snow's in now. Now I think this will be now here till this evening. Well, the snowfall, even if it's just a light flurry, it will be here till probably this evening. The heaviest stuff will probably be around between 2 and 5 p.m. Maybe that band will do something, I don't know, but I say between 2. I start at 2. I kind of just go an hour behind where it's like starts the intensity. So it's kind of how I work it. So you never know what can happen in between that just that 1 hour. So it's a good start. It's actually right on time with H-Trip-R. Wow. Believe it or not, I think this is actually almost dead on time with H-Trip-R's forecast. Yeah, I think we are reaching a little dry slot here. It's a nice little breeze associated with this. Can't see shit because of it. The ground's a little bit icy in some spots. A little bit of a breeze associated with this, I see. Shifting from a westerly to south-southwesterly. Let's see. Breezy enough, it's blowing, that's for sure. Blowing sideways, that's for sure. A little bit of a breeze. A little bit of a breeze. That'll be an issue with accumulations. It'll be very hard to get a proper accumulation forecast. Accumulation. Check. I'm gonna head in now. Whoa. Looks like it's only heavy where it's windy. So far, it looks like this Friday, no school seems like it's a success. Not bad size flakes, decent intensity. It's already starting to accumulate on cedars. It's not as windy anymore. It's picked up a bit. Hoo hoo hoo. Could be just a breeze, but oh. This is not bad so far, not gonna lie. It's not bad. It's not bad so far. For what initially was a looking like fail. Oh, some decent icicles. Let's come down here to see. It's not bad. It's coming down pretty steadily. It's not big flakes, but it's certainly enough to look pretty nice. Ugh. That must look pretty decent now, I would assume. A bit of a breeze, I can see that. Holy shit. The thing I hate most, the slightest breeze does this. Jesus. Oh, that's cold. Hands are numb. Yeah, let me just wipe up my lens real quick here. Oh. God, I wonder what tomorrow's gonna do. Skipping forward. 2.5 minutes and I'll start walking and show you guys the radar and all that goody crap. Looking pretty damn fine. Some good snow. Starting to accumulate in some areas now. Temperatures have dropped quite quickly, at almost as fast as it gained. So overall, basically as fast as it gained, that's how fast it dropped. It didn't drop 4 degrees, but it dropped like 3 in about the same amount of time. Jesus Christ, already a decent dusting. Sorry, I was going to show the radar, but I was too eager to get out. It's lightened up a little bit, but there's a lot more. Those accumulations is all over now. Heavier stuff's about to come in. So, it's the only place that it isn't sticking that much accumulation. Yeah, either. Looking at a dusting already. Short period of time. Still coming down, but it's just tiny flakes. That's the only thing. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna wait for the heavier stuff to come in. It's currently not that heavy right now anyways. It's a good dusting, getting near the centimeter range already. Jesus. Okay then. Oh. Oh, it's going. Camera has to get a little bit of charge, and I have to show you guys the radar. Let's miss that spot, because that's probably turning jellies. It's, oh yeah, I forgot to say also, it's 0.0. Probably by now it's a lot lower. Intensity should increase shortly. We'll be back out when that does occur, or if it even does. I'll still be back out at some point within the next half hour. Yeah. News up. Let's do this. It's intensifying a little bit. Hasn't changed much. Yeah, it's intensified just like. But you notice how it's kind of like slowing down here, like receding, but see there's some moisture starting to redevelop, and this will probably be the supplier for the heavier stuff that will arrive for late afternoon or the evening hours. I'll be heading back out in a bit. Crap! Heavier parts in now for sure. I even have to show myself a pathway, I think. Yeah, don't need it. Jeez. It's really decent snowfall. Jesus. Look at this. Look at that. Ooh. I'm just gonna go around. There's no wind, that's why I was over here before, because there's wind. Decent snowfall in quite a short period of time. I'm gonna show myself a tiny pathway and I'll be back. Let me oh yeah, wait, there's a shovel first. It's a lot lighter out though. It's the only concern I have. It's a lot lighter. I guess I'm going to figure out the best way to check, because maybe if the snow's hard enough, you can maybe just measure it off the old ass snow. Okay, it's a very wet snow. It's sucky. Hate this kind of snow. But I am going to see if it's possible that I can measure with the old snow on it. Nope, that doesn't work. I don't think it's gonna work. Nope. Nope, it's not gonna work. Uh-oh. That may be an issue. That may be a tiny issue. Oh, fuck. that only may be an issue because I won't be able to get a proper snowfall total. Fuck. That's not good. Not at all. Last time I checked temperature, it was 0.0. It was dead exactly 0. And soon it'll start going down shortly. Decent accumulation. Decent rates, like. Seriously. I saw a sun for a moment. This is me. And then I haven't shown you guys the 14-day trend on the Weather Networks, but from the Weather Network, for holy shite. The scenes on it just, oh my god, it's so not winter. It's so wintry, but it's not. Just here's a hint what it's likely going to be. Here's a hint. It's going to be wintry, but it's not. Figure that one out. I'll just say it right now. It's going to be a rain or a mixture. That's right. Just say it right dead center. It's going to be mixture or rain during the day, but a shite ton of snow during the night. That's what they're thinking for the start of March. Like the first full week, I think, or the first 7 days of March. As much as I love it, this year's so much. This winter's so much odder compared to last year. Last year, this was done by now, I think. Well, necessarily, no. But I mean, the amount of snow on the ground is a lot more, surprisingly, compared to last year, probably around this time. With decent rates, hopefully it's back building. Last thing we need is this to stop, because that'll just rise the temperatures again. I love this. So decent accumulation rates, my god. Such a decent accumulation rate right now, my god. Came over us, didn't start snowing, then just took a little bit, and this is what happens. Really wonder what it looks like in the mountains right now. I'll be heading up there in an hour or two, so hopefully it's worth. It's obviously probably a little bit higher than this. We'll go till about the 2:30 mark, then I'm going to head in because do a few things. I'm just going to restart, go to the 1:30 mark, 1:35, because I got to do this. Such a short period of time. Well, kind of. Such a sticky, wet snow. It sucks. I hate this kind of snow. Probably my most hated snow type. The wet, sticky kind. I love the dry stuff. I just hate the shit out of the wet stuff. Fluffy's in the middle. Fluffy's like a good mixture between wet and dry. It's kind of as if just a bit of a mixture of dry air and a bit of a mixture of moist air. And kind of get that nice little fluffy, not wet but not dry texture. But I'll be heading in now, showing you guys the radar. Might be back out later. So, yeah, peace. Doesn't even show up well on camera. I'll be back out as soon as I can. Got a lot more shit to do than I thought.